Welcome back, guys. We're back at Silverstone for the second time this year for round 6 of the GB4 Championship with Logan, Hannah and Chloe Grant. Last time we were here, it was a fantastic meeting, so let's see what this weekend has in store for us. Now we're here on Sunday, we've had one race so far today. Girls, tell me how you got on.
I started P11 today, same as yesterday, and I got an okay start actually. I was on the back of the pack, and then unfortunately I ended up running wide because trying to avoid hitting somebody into village. And then as I continued on in the race, I could just feel something wasn't exactly right with the car. I could feel some vibrations in the back, and it wasn't moving exactly the way I wanted through the high speed stuff. So the team are going to hopefully find the issue and hopefully it'll be fixed for race 3.
My race 2 was actually much better, kind of finishing wise and actual racing wise than race 1, with a bit of a battle for P6 for a little while. So I tried to make my car as wide as possible in this very wide Grand Prix circuit. But unfortunately, because the tyres took a bit of a beating at the end of that race yesterday, the graining kind of took over. But going into race 3, I normally am quite nice to the tyres, and we've got another 2 to pop on for later, and we'll swap the new ones over to the left-hand side and hope for the best.
So that's us done here with round 6 at Silverstone. Chloe, tell me how you got on in race 3.
Race 3 I got a really good start. I was in first for the whole of the first lap, and then I managed to keep P2 for I think 2 more laps after that, and I managed to defend quite well, hold my position. Unfortunately, just wasn't there with the pace compared to everybody else, so I did fall back, unfortunately, but you live and you learn, so yeah.
My race 3 kind of got off to a start that I wasn't really wanting. The car off a second stalled, which really boxed me in. Gave the car that won it a mega launch, considering the front 4 of us all kind of bunched up behind it. Resulted in me being absolutely swamped through Maggots and Beckett's. I think I must have dropped down to near enough 10th, but managed to hold them off through Stowe and pick my way back up to what ended up being 3rd place with a 3-car overtake into Brooklands at one point. But sitting in 3rd, I kind of essentially run myself off the track. It didn't need to be done, but without that mistake, 100% that would have been a podium. But the same with race 1 and the same with now. It was a mistake that didn't have to be made, and we've got a nice long summer break ahead, so going to use that to reset, come back. 2 rounds to go, so we'll show them what we've got.
Well, that's a wrap for us here at Silverstone for round 6 of the GB4 Championship. We'll see you at the next one at Brands Hatch.